our mayor of the city of Williamson, Mayor Charlie Hatfield, if you will bring also greetings from the city.
Sure.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you. Greetings, everyone, and thank you so much. Briefly, I've only been mayor for less than 2 years, and I will tell you, this is one of the most overwhelming and humbling events I've been able to participate in, and I want to thank you on her centennial birthday. I don't have the proclamation here. We had a little technical glitch on our parchment paper, but I kind of try to compete with the county here. The words were great that Hootie read, and the paperwork was pretty, but I'm going to make sure I bring a pretty frame with ours. A gorgeous frame to fit the most gorgeous and beautiful lady of the day. Briefly, I want to say this about you also. I'm a only child, and I'm still blessed to have my parents at 83 and 85.
Amen.
If my mom was here, she'd be very jealous of that beautiful head of hair, but we won't talk about her secrets about that. I'll tell Mom about that later tonight. But you guys, you folks, this family, and your close, dear friends, I'm just tickled to be a part of it and represent our city on this special occasion. And I want to say that you're not only a large family, you're a very vocal and beautiful voice, singing voice family, and you're a very handsome family. I'm working on re-election. Just seeing how it sounds. But I am so pleased to be here. And I know my task here today, and my honored task, is to read a proclamation. And you'll have to forgive me. We will make tomorrow a very important proclamation. It will be Hairston's Day by virtue and the power of the city, and we'll do that right to commemorate her on the centennial event. I was thinking of other things. It's centennial, 100 years. Not because I'm involved with it, but the Williamson Memorial Hospital is 100 years old this year too. And I was really lost here on reading her biography. I wish I would have done my graduate work on her, because John Mark and Hootie spoke to, there's no question there's a love of the Lord and of Christ in this room, and she represents that. But I'd like to speak also to her involvement. I wish I'd have known her more in community and civic activity. I'm just looking at all this. It's a who's who. What a journey. What a path. And what she's done for the love of this community and for her family and her fellow countrymen. Her involvement, and I'm just glancing, I'm sorry I didn't get to know it better, but the NAACP, her to the Arts Council, all these wonderful organizations, and I'm sure, and I wasn't present, I do remember her and her husband coming to my dad's store, Roberts Moore's clothing store. I don't know if you guys remember that on 2nd Avenue. Some of you older members of the room here will remember it. But I remember them well, but I wish I'd have known all of this here, because for selfish reasons, I could have conducted some wonderful interviews for my professors when I was pursuing my master's and all my work, because a living legend. She saw this American history, and to see it and to get it from her eyes and her view would be priceless. So I see you're recording this today. I hope this family's recorded a lot of treasures and memories for posterity, not just for your family, but for others to see and share with. But I'll close in just saying we will make that wonderful proclamation on behalf of the city. And I'm so overwhelmed and happy to be here with you today and let you know that the city of Williamson enjoys this, celebrates this life, this wonderful journey. And I thank you so much for having me. Thank you. Thank you.